is here to teach you headstand and shoulder stand. These two postures are two of the most important postures in the yoga asana practice, and I'll tell you why. They open up throat chakra. The headstand is the king of asana. It strengthens, so it creates the electric aspect, the masculine, the ha, the yang aspect of throat chakra. And then shoulder stand opens up all of it, creating the feminine aspect, the receptivity, the magnetic to the electric, right? The yin, the the sukha. So these two postures are extremely important, and they should be practiced together. So a headstand discussion is not complete without shoulder stand. But anyways, well, let's get started. Tuck your toes. Make sure all of your toes are tucked. So you can manually tuck your pinky toes if you'd like. And this is to open up the receptivity in your feet. Your feet essentially become your new crown chakra, right? So again, this is another reason why headstand is such a powerful pose. Crown chakra opens up. Your actual crown chakra, the crown of your head, will open up as you practice headstand. And Jalandhar Bandha is an absolute must. Jalandhar Bandha is an energy lock. Bandhas are unions between the chakras or toroidal flows. So this Jalandhar Bandha, it looks a lot like Buddha, I like to say. So the chin lock is here instead of here. So often in our culture, we're told to bring the chin up. That will bring your foundation closer to your brow. You want the foundation to be on the crown, right? So tuck the chin, and you're actually pressing down just a little bit through your crown, but mostly through your elbows in traditional headstand, which is what we're going to go into today. So you'll interlace the fingers, pinkies overlap, hands come to the back of the head, wrap the elbows in tight. So often I see yogis bring their elbows out wide. This is an unsteady foundation. Wrap it in so that your arms are pretty much parallel and hugging the sides of your head. And press down through the outer elbow. You'll also want to lift the shoulders up. So right now I'm right side up, but untuck your toes. Then you can kick your feet out. Windshield wiper the ankles, beautiful work. Walk it back, lift your knees up, stretching out the bridges of the feet. So really quickly, so often people will let their shoulders hunch, and if that happens, you might tuck and roll. It's not the end of the world. Make sure there's not a block in front of you, but try to lift the shoulders up together and then down the back, and this actually will activate and imprint muscles right underneath your scapula, which you should be engaging throughout. So this is another part that I think is so vital to the yogi, is learning how to run energy both ways through your central channel, your Sushumna channel. But let's get started with a little bit of solar plexus activation. Cross the shins, roll over the legs, extend the legs forward. So the solar plexus is chakra number 3, navel. Engage your core, hands underneath your thighs, lean your weight back, lift your feet up. This is Navasana boat pose, so going for a little boat ride. And you can extend the arms forward. Maybe. Inhale to extend the legs. Exhales to lift it back up again. Inhales to extend. All of our power radiates from the core. Exhale to lift it back up. So as you send energy down through your foundation, inhale to extend. Exhale to lift. You can always straighten through the legs too. You'll be harnessing that energy straight back through to the legs. Exhale to lift. So this is what they talk about by the intelligent core. Inhales to lower. And exhales to lift. Being able to send energy straight through your whole central channel. Inhales to lower. Exhales to lift. Inhale to lower, pause here, and this is such a great template pose for inversions. Your Ardha Navasana half boat, same as handstand too even, or pincha. And where we're headed next, headstand. Wrap those elbows in tight. And then quick Shavasana, rest and feel that energy. So this is why in the Vitruvian Man, the picture of the Vitruvian Man, the very center of his circle is the solar plexus. Again, all of our energy, all of our power radiates from this center. Hug your knees in and start to take some rocks forward and back. Rock up through to seated, cross the shins, tabletop pose. So lowering down onto the forearms, press down through your outer elbows, spread the fingers wide, press down through the knuckles, tuck your toes, hips lift up and back. So this here is dolphin pose, starting to look a little bit more like headstand. And also starting to drift weight into our new foundation, which is our hands, our arms, and our shoulders. Walk the feet in. Also, spiraling energy through the upper arms will allow you to plug the arms into the shoulder sockets. Relax the shoulders, but draw them up the back and together. You can extend one leg up towards the sky. Push down continuously using your core activation through your forearms, through your arms, your hands, and then root and rebound the energy straight out through your right leg. And then switch. Gently releasing. Both feet to the mat, knees to the mat, hips to the heels, roll the spine forward, rest your brow on the mat. Balasana, child's pose. Visualize yourself upside down. All right, and then rise back up again. Let's make our way back into dolphin pose. I'm gonna face you guys though. So again, this time you'll interlace the fingers, pinkies overlap, make a basket with your hands. Very crown of the head comes to the mat. Wrap those elbows in tight. Lift the shoulders up. You can totally use a wall for this first one. Maybe walk it in, as close as you can. One heel comes up towards the sit bone, followed by the other. Hips come up and over the shoulders, and then extend the legs straight up. Engage your core, draw the floating ribs in, press the feet together, reach out to the balls of the feet. If you need to, you can take a little hop up too. So a hop would look like this. You can bring even one heel up towards the sit bone, hop up until your hips are up and over your shoulders, and then extend the legs up. Breathing here, continuously sending energy from your core, from your abdomen, down through your foundation to root and rebound energy straight out through your feet. Press the feet together, reach out through the balls of the feet, spread the toes. So again, your feet are your new crown chakra. Then whenever you're complete, hips back, feet come forward. Slow as you can lower down. You can even do core work here if you want. Repeat that. Single leg lifts too. And then slowly lower into your child's pose. Release for a couple moments. Rolling the spine back up. Headstand is a natural mood elevator. All the inversions are. They also help to balance the endocrine system, especially shoulder stand, which we'll move into in just a moment. I also really love doing core work in these inversions because you're aligning the spine right around your central channel, your Sushumna channel. So for shoulder stand, which is the counter pose for our headstand, hopefully you feel some heat. That is a byproduct of the strength that you created. Lower down onto your back. Hands can come alongside your side bodies. And I'm not gonna look to the side, I'm just gonna talk really loud, but keep your gaze directly up. So you're gazing straight up at the sky. Engage in your core, extend the legs straight up. Let's pause in plow pose first. Engaging the core, press down. Toenails come to the mat back behind you. Walk your hands down your back as low as you can. Wrap those elbows in nice and tight. Hips are over the shoulders, and then extend the legs straight up. Press the feet together, reach out through the balls of the feet, and breathe into the back of the neck. And you can also do core work here. This might be a little bit easier to do core work in, because you can see your legs. But again, activating the core muscles in and around the central channel. And then slowly lowering back down. Toenails to the mat. You can interlace the fingers behind the back, press the palms together, draw the shoulder blades together. Maybe bend the knees. They might touch your forehead. Or around your ears for ear squeeze pose. And then slowly release the interlace and slowly lowering the spine back down. One vertebra at a time. This is probably the most glorious transition. Oh man, I can think of a few others, but this is a good one. and then slowly lower sit bones to the mat. Very last. We're gonna take it right into the counter pose for shoulder stand. Hands come underneath your butt. Press down through your forearms. Lift your chest up, and then open up across your chest. This is to open up the front of your throat chakra. Gaze back behind you. You can even let the crown come down towards the mat again. And then gently release for a quick shavasana, final resting pose to let your body integrate and digest the transformations that have taken place. Beautiful work today, yogis. So these two postures, headstand and shoulder stand, are again very important. I highly recommend practicing them. They will activate your brow chakra, among other things. And I'm always all upset. I love the third eye activation, so I'll keep that coming. It's been a recommendation, but this is a very vital tool for the yogi looking to open up and connect to third eye, and to also be able to send these limiting thought forms that are not serving your highest and best out through to source. So I hope that you practice your headstands and your shoulder stands, but be sure to counter again. If you're just doing headstand, you're just working the masculine attributes of that chakra, so you'll want to open up that space as well. And future videos to come on shin balance, which will open up the front of throat chakra even more than fish pose. But I think that should be enough for now. I wish you many blessings and enjoy your practice. Namaste.